Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your vision. Don't give up on the man who is on the other side of any sort of a limiting belief that is fueling your life now. The difference between a man who is successful and the one that is a failure is the successful man takes every failure and uses it for his betterment, for his advantage. He doesn't allow a circumstance to keep him on the ground, paralyzed in his own suffering that is there to teach him how to get up again and again and again. And this is to all the men right now in life who feels like he is carrying the weight of the world, the weight of people's expectations of him, and perhaps the heaviest is the standards he has set for himself. Good. The fact that you have a weight that you're carrying that is there to build you, to make you strong, to prepare you for the mountains that are always going to be there. Once you reach the top of one, you're going to be climbing the next. And there's always going to be different terrain, and there's going to be different seasons and phases, night and day. The most important thing on a man's journey is his capability to push forward and not give up on himself when it gets hard, and not to stop when it gets easy. The perseverance that far precedes him in this life is the one that always starts with a vision that is clear to the responsibility he holds. The responsibility that makes a man a man. A man is not a man with zero responsibility. That is a man waiting for life to happen to him, thinking that life just comes easily. And if you have it in your mind that, oh, my life is so hard, being a human being is so hard, I have so much stuff that I have to tend to carry, would you want it any other way? Sometimes we get in that pattern of feeling like we're carrying a lot, a heavy load. But when you put down that load and you feel the ease of what happens to your body, your mind, your soul when you drop the weight, there's going to be a part of you that wants to pick it up again just to prove to yourself that you can. So do it. If you don't have the support right now in your life, you don't have the encouraging words that keep you going, you got to program yourself to have that echo. You being your own echo that speaks to you, that moves you, that encourages you. And that's not to say it's always going to speak back to you. That's not to say it's always going to be there every day. And you don't need it. What you need is a clear vision, a sense of direction, and the willingness to show up. Even on the days you don't want to, those are the days you show up your best. Those are the days that you put down all distractions and you create. You create out of the state of mind that is breaking you in half, telling you that you're going to be a failure, but also testing your capability of what you can achieve, which is your success. And what does success mean to you? What does failure mean to you? How do you define failure and success in your life? And does failure have a greater definition than your success? Is it positive? Is it negative? Because a man who has failure as a positive in his life, for he has defined it to serve him, the outside world testing you, breaking you. Good. Because if the world was not testing you, if the world was not breaking you, if you never got pushed down, you wouldn't know what it's like to have your pride set aside and for your humility to be the very thing that activates you. The humility that it takes to maybe having nothing in your bank account right now, or not having the relationship, not having your purpose work as successful as maybe your 9-to-5. Good. Have humility in your actions when you show up for the things that you don't want, knowing that those things are temporary. What is solid is the way you perceive whatever it is you are looking at, and knowing that you have power over your perception. And if you keep choosing the lens that just showcases to you, you're a piece of shit, you're weak, you're lazy, how is that going to make you feel? If it's gonna make you feel like shit, like you're nothing, like you're worthless and lazy, that's the point where you get to build who you want to be out of everything you know that is no longer a match to you. It does not fit. If your clothes, your internal clothes that you put on every day, your thoughts, your beliefs, your reality, and maybe perhaps your clothes, they're not fitting anymore, it's time to go shopping. It's time to leave the outdated clothes at home and go find something that fits. A state of mind that fits the successful man that's already in that future desired reality. How would he be talking? How would he be showing up? How many times did he have to get knocked down just to get a grip on his life? How many times did he have to push past fear to build himself into the courageous man he is today? And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, but don't give up. When a man gives up, that is the point of his failure that he cannot get back. For if you waste your time giving up constantly on things that you can't see all the way through because you're not allowing yourself to show up regardless of evidence outside, validating to you your good work, you're not going to be where you want to be ever in life, because the outside world takes time. Your internal world, your internal presence, your internal knowingness is solid and is with you day in and day out. So don't give up. Don't give up when it's hard. Don't give up when you feel like you're gonna give up. Go 10 times harder that day. Don't allow the outside noise of other people tell you who you are unless you are in agreement to it. That is the only way you can have setbacks, is if you are in agreement to it and you don't do anything about it. Make this video be the point in your life that things change. And what's the most important evidence of change is not in the external world. It's in the way you show up every day. Your motivation that is created by your very own downfalls, wanting and having the willingness to get back up. You're capable of greatness. You're capable of achieving the life of your greatest desires. And even when you reach them, you're going to want more. That's how we as human beings evolve. We are natural creators. And if you're not allowing yourself to create, you're going to be the bait for another person's desires coming into manifestation, using perhaps your hard work, using your vision for another person's life to get them to where they want to be. If you're working a 9 to 5 or working under someone else, and you can still be the bait and catch the fish underwater and be well fed. You don't have to give up and play dead under the influence perhaps of another person or having to go to the 9 to 5. You can use that as even greater motivation to unhook yourself, to be free, to have freedom within the mind first and foremost, that will get you out of any circumstance, is an open mind that thinks outside of the box. The only reason you will not accomplish the things you want in this life is because you give up. So don't give up. I hope this video today helped you, encouraged you, spoke life into you, for you to go forward on your day and make the necessary change to see the results in your life. The results that come from your participation with life. And if you guys are wanting any one-on-one coaching with me, my coaching email is down below. I would love to hear from you. Hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments if this video helped you in any way and gave you the support, maybe the fuel that you needed to keep going. I will see you in my next video. Bye.